So there we have it. Tyson Fury Usyk 2 is now in the books. The rematch has gone the same way as the first, as most rematches do. I was predicting Usyk to get this one done, but I didn't know what Tyson was going to show up. The whole lead up to the fight, there was something about Tyson which was different. And sometimes you can see a change in character as a bad sign or a good sign. Sometimes they've shifted gears, they've turned it around, they're in a different space. Tyson seemed a bit more serious, it's a bit more locked in. He's bulked up, the beard was there. The image looked like something's different with this guy this time round. They have the first press conference this week. They have this 10 minute stare down. First 8 minutes, just silence, borderline romantic, yeah? They're just in each other's face, going crazy, right? 8 minutes come, Tyson Fury loses his mind. Starts cussing him, throwing everything at him. He's going crazy with the stuff he's saying to him. Some people read that as, oh, he's serious, he's not messing around, he's on smoke. Nah, I think he's just bothered and he's hoping for a reaction. I think the thing about Usyk that I find quite amazing and also really unsettling when you're going up against him is that he doesn't seem to engage. He's on his own frequency. He's got a playful energy about him as well, where he's kind of like, I will not leave you, Tyson. He's on a different kind of jokery vibe, do you know what I mean? And he done all of Tyson Fury's tricks against him this time round. Had him sign the picture of him bouncing around the ring. And I'm looking at him thinking to myself, no, you're in Tyson's head big time. So the way this played out had me thinking, Tyson, you're struggling to process him on a mental level. So when he had this big outburst, and then the next day at the weigh-in, didn't say anything to him, just wait, quick look. I think the trailer to this fight was perfect. He was absolutely in your head the whole way through. It was insane. We're there, we're doing a broadcast on the night. Shouts out to True Julie, Pain Game, that's the family. So we're there, we're doing our stuff. And the whole night plays out. A lot of stuff happens on the card. Dave Allen was robbed. I'm just going to say it like that. Dave Allen was robbed. That was criminal. That upset me. It pissed me off. You denied him of his great moment. And I'm very, very upset about it. Anyway, we move. We had a little chat with Eddie Hearn about that after the fight as well. Man. So anyway, as Tyson Fury's walking to the ring, I'm thinking to myself, I'm a bit concerned here because I want Tyson to lose. But he does look good. He comes out relaxed, comfortable, because Tyson Fury is one of those people that he needs to be loose to be effective. So as I'm watching this play out, I'm thinking, he comes out, he's dancing, he's greeting the crowd, he's smiling. Probably the most we've seen him smile all week, right? Gets into the ring. I have my concerns. Is he going to be able to pull this off? Usyk comes out and straight away I'm like, nope, this guy is locked in. Get into the ring, first couple of rounds go, and it's a cagey start. I say that Fury probably, he established himself quite well. Usyk also at the same time. It's kind of hard to score those first rounds, but for the most part, one thing I do have to give credit to is Usyk's ability to adapt, evolve, and adjust on the fly. Tyson gave him a lot of different looks, and every single thing that he put forward, Usyk had a response. And there was even a moment in about round 5 where Fury has his best round. Sustained attack for the most part. It looks good. I'm worried because I'm thinking this might be a turning point. Usyk comes out, probably wins the next 2 or 3 in a row. And what I like about this fight, there was less controversy. I think the separation was a lot clearer. This fight showed me that whilst Tyson Fury does have a good IQ, right? I can always acknowledge that Tyson Fury is a good fighter. He's also a fighter that knows what is required most of the time. There's not really often situations and looks you can give his way that he won't know what to do. He'll respond, whether it means go forward and go and absolutely make it a dogfight, or I'm going to box and start being my herky-jerky Tyson Fury. He knows these things in his head. This might be the first time he's been in a ring with someone who he knows what to do and can't do it. He cannot do this to Usyk. Usyk has shown time and time again he is phenomenal, right? I'm a huge Anthony Joshua fan. I probably support him like I support football clubs. I'm also an Arsenal fan, so that probably ties in as to why I support teams that sometimes give me stress, right? But I'm a big AJ fan. When AJ fought Usyk the first time around, he's just too small. It's not going to work, right? AJ comes out, tries to fence with him, and immediately I'm thinking, bad game plan. Next time, we'll get it right, yeah? What does he need to do? Go in there, smash him up. And it's just like, bro, you start to realize now that Tyson Fury's gone in there, tried to box him. He's bulked up and probably came in with the intention to go and smash him up. The truth is, Usyk is the reason you can't just go in there and smash him up. Very smart fighter. He knows exactly what he's doing. His distances are sublime. He manages and controls your ability to attack him throughout the fight. You definitely go up there in all-time great conversation. Let's not play about. It's time to give this guy his respect. He's definitely in the conversation with the greats of the old days. Whether or not, specifics of who he'd beat, I'm not going to get into all of that. But when it comes to all-time great conversations, undisputed at cruiserweight, undisputed at heavyweight, goes in, beats these guys back to back, yeah? Cleared these guys out. No doubts in my mind that he beats Wilder the same way. And I look at this guy and I think to myself, yeah, it's time to give you your flowers. Because I wasn't looking at you properly, bro. Salute. Massive respect. You've come in an era where the heavyweights not fighting each other, very stagnant, right? AJ and Fury, it's criminal that they haven't fought each other yet. They should have fought many times. Usyk's come in and fought both of them twice back to back. And not just that, beat Dubois along the way. Bro, this guy's career is absolutely fantastic. Through the course of this fight, I thought that Tyson Fury may figure things out. But I started to realize you actually can't do it. Whether the weight was a bad decision, I don't understand the 280-pound thing. Why are you bulking up so big and not imposing it? You still boxed the same, just it was a bit more educated. The shot variations, the range was a bit wider. But by and large, there wasn't anything spectacular taking place. I think Tyson Fury's going to wake up tomorrow and realize, you know what? Maybe I didn't roll the dice enough. And this is the thing I'm saying. Guys go in there with Usyk and they're not able to do this massive rush him. Go and get him out of here. You can't, because the guy nullifies what you're bringing to the ring. And as we got into the later stages of the fight, round 9, 10, 11, 12, Tyson Fury didn't speak to his wife for 3 months. For this, that's 3 months lost in the marriage, man. But honestly, all seriousness, congratulations to Oleksandr Usyk. It's time that this man really does get his respect. I think Tyson Fury's legacy, if we really start to break things down, there's a lot of stuff left to answer for. That great night in Dusseldorf against Klitschko, where he averaged probably, 8 punches around, was a good night. I make the case that Klitschko was probably at the most complacent he's ever been in his career after 9, 10 years reign of being a champ. That blue rope era, maybe you caught him on a night where he just wasn't that locked in. Didn't give him the rematch. That's a blemish on the record as far as I'm concerned. Tested dirty for the fight that happened before that fight. That's a blemish as far as I'm concerned. Couple years out the ring, which is the drug ban, right? Obviously it's framed as a return from mental health because he had mental health issues whilst outside the ring. He was on a drug ban. Comes back. The comeback is a massive thing because he obviously ballooned up in weight, lost the weight, and got back in the ring. Congratulations. Fight Wilder, end-to-end action. It's a dramatic end. Goes down, big knockdown, manages to get up, beats the count. Then goes on, has the trilogy of Wilder. Wilder's career hasn't progressed to the point where now we're saying Wilder was a certified champ. Wilder's resume has more gaps. You say, bro, you didn't fight anybody of note. Don't sell me old man Luis Ortiz. And this is the Tyson Fury claim to all-time great legacy. We've been saying for years, Tyson Fury is the Lennox Lewis. This guy, he beat Ali. No, bro. No, actually, no. What we've seen Tyson Fury do is negate having big fights, but control the narrative. Those few years after the Klitschko fight, he didn't do anything. This is when Anthony Joshua emerges. And while Anthony Joshua, he has his flaws in his game, he was there bringing the heavyweight division back to a point where, it's a money division, it's exciting, big fights are happening. He's fighting who's there. Steps in there with Klitschko. He acts like a champion. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to try and sell Anthony Joshua as the best fighter of all time. No. But what I'm going to say is he acted like a champion. I think where my issues with Fury, he hasn't acted like a champion. The stuff he says, we've had bad boys in boxing before. Mike Tyson's one of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen the antics Mike Tyson got up to. And people love Mike Tyson. I'm not trying to say there's a moral compass that needs to be held to Tyson Fury. But you've not acted like a champion in so many ways. I'm relieved to see you take these losses. Honestly. And yeah, man. So just kind of after the fight, I was waiting to see what would happen if Tyson Fury would give a speech or just give his praise. Like if he was to get in that ring and say, do you know what? The better man won. And congratulations to the new champ, Usyk. Salute. He'd probably have gained a whole lot more respect after the fight. Storms out the ring, march into the changing room. Someone says, hey man, what do you think? I thought I won the fight by 3 rounds, honestly. 3 rounds at least. Press conference. More of the same. And I'm like, this is the same level of delusion Deontay Wilder showed. When he had all the excuses, egg weight form. The fact he blamed the first fight saying how, they only gave it to him because he's from Ukraine. I think to myself, are you okay, mate? Did you not see when you were bouncing around the ring like a DVD logo? Are we all right, man? Him, Frank, up in arms. Everybody. And the commentary I've been hearing was quite biased. You started to realize Usyk was against every part of boxing in that ring. He's against Fury and the system, and he comes out on top. Absolute respect. I wanted you to lose both times against AJ, and you came through, so you earned my respect then. You beat Tyson Fury, who is absolutely a solid fighter as well. Got that done. Bro, I think at this point, if Usyk decides to retire, fair play, man. You've done it. Was this a robbery, as some people are trying to say? Absolutely not. No way. He was in there with a better fighter, and the better fighter won on the night. Congratulations, Oleksandr Usyk. He's definitely the king of this era.